Everybody, and welcome back to Season 45 of the Pichu London Cup Series. Today we're here at Darlington Raceway for the running of the Cookout Southern 500. The first race of the playoffs for Season 45. 18 drivers are competing for championship, and 3 races in, we will eliminate 6 drivers from championship playoff contention. It will go down from 18 drivers to just 12. So every race is important for all these playoff drivers here today. On the pole for the race today will be the 43 car of Claire Richardson, and she's not in the playoffs but is looking to pull off an upset and make things interesting for the drivers trying to advance to the next round with a win. Alongside her will be the number 99 George Rourke, the highest playoff driver in the field, starting here today in the front row. Row 2 as another playoff driver was Casey Hoyt in the number 47 machine. We'll start alongside Rafael Mayka in row number 2. Row number 3, we have the 2 Mitch Barrier and the 3 car. Neither of them are in the playoffs, but both are looking to win here today. And the 3 car driver for this weekend is Wyatt Quayle, a former PLCS champion, making his one-off return here at the track Too Tough to Tame. Row 4 with Matt Gomes in number 38 and Isaac Perdomo, also not in the playoffs, but both are trying to pull off a win here today. Aiden Bigelow's in row number 5, who's not in the playoffs, and Connor Breen, one of the drivers in the playoffs, starting today. So Connor Breen is another playoff driver in row number 5. Quentin Moore, row 6, he's in the playoffs in the 6th row right behind him. He'll start alongside Robert Smith. Behind them, Zachary Fitzwater in the number 4 car will start alongside Quinn Porter, another one of the playoff drivers. And Cassie Reynolds starting alongside behind them in the next row with Nilson Herrera. Matthew Buss is in the playoffs, and he starts behind them as well. They'll start in the middle of the pack today. James Richardson, Billy Bishop, they take up an entire row of playoff drivers. I think it's the first row in this field with both playoff drivers in it. JP Lataro is there as well. He's also in the playoffs. Another one with the playoff drivers, Ronald Maravilla and Chris Leone. And then we go a little deeper. Alexander Rowe is starting near in the back today. Not off to a good start in qualifying for the playoffs, but we'll see if the 7 can make a comeback here today. And there you see the rest of the field, and Garrett Albertson and Logan Nieto both made the playoffs. The last second drivers that make the playoffs are starting in the back today. Then Sam and Oscon, Richard Morphy, they even got playoff banners. Some of them have playoff banners, others do not, as just how the schemes were released. So not all playoff drivers actually have playoff banners, because I don't know how to put them in the cars. So you're going to see some drivers that are not in the playoffs in the PLCS with playoff banners, and the others that are in the playoffs for the PLCS but don't have playoff banners. So that's just how the schemes were released. Sam and Oscon, Richard Morphy are in the back, and Draven Sand, Haynes Stringer, and Matt Hunter round out your field here today. Matt Hunter in the lowest position right now in qualifying in terms of playoff drivers, but we'll see if he can make a comeback from dead last place to pick up some big points here today to kick off the playoffs at Darlington. Going to be trying something out new this weekend. You'll notice the big black box on the bottom right of the screen. That's the Auto Stages program that I was talking about before the end of the regular season race at Daytona. I'm going to try it out to see if it works. Hopefully we will add the points from the Auto Stages into the playoff points so that we can give more drivers, we can give stage points realistically in these events. And we might have cautions to mark the ends of stages like in real life. So we're going to have 3 stages today. The first stage will end Yeah, I'm going to show you a little bit later, but we're about to go green here at Darlington as the green flag waves and the track too tough to tame as the playoffs are underway here in season 45. Already on the bottom, here comes KCOA to take the lead from Claire Richardson. He's trying to pick up the playoff points to start things off. Can he do it here at Darlington? First lap, Richardson got a run on the outside. She's going to have to try to avoid the wall, though. But the bottom stays level. And Hoyt takes the lead on the first lap. Race underway, by the way. The first stage will end on lap 28, and the second stage will end on lap 68, though cautions could end the stages early if they need to be. The 23 car takes the lead, takes second spot from the 43. Connor Breed has worked his way up, I should say third place now. He's now in third spot here today in this race. Battle side by side. Wyatt Quayle to the bottom in the top 10 now. He's trying to work his way up to the front in his one-off return in this series. A former champion he is. And is trying to get a top 5 finish out of today's race. Here's Isaac Perdomo on the bottom. Going to try to make a move on the 99 of George Rourke. Here comes Matt Gomes for the lead. And he's going to take it away from the 47, Casey Hoyt. And the 38 is in front. He's not in the playoffs currently. Well, he's not in the playoffs, but he's looking to win and pull off a shocking upset here today at Darlington. 38 car takes the lead as he is out in front here in the first playoff race of the season. Third place battle between Connor Breton and Claire Richardson. And now Richardson looks to the low line going for third position. But we have our first caution of the day on lap 5 as Chris Leone goes around and he gets turned. I believe he got hit from behind, made contact, and so I think he brought out the first caution of this race. Let's take a look at the replay. The 78 got into the wall, and now the 12 spins. He goes around, brings out the first caution of the race. So Chris Leone spins, not off to a good start in his playoff run, but he'll bring out the first caution of the race. Matt Gomes will lead to the yellow flag here on lap number 6. Matt Gomes is not in the playoffs, but he's looking to win and pull off an upset victory here today at Darlington. We'll see if he can hold on in these first couple laps. Getting ready to go back to the green here at Darlington. The leaders came to pit road during the caution, but Matt Gomes came out first off pit road, but Jay Pilataro chose to stay out and take the race lead. So a risky strategy to run on older tires, but it's only just the first few laps of the race, so there may not be a difference between the tires that they put on, right now and the ones they started off with currently, because we're going to go into this restart on lap number 10. The number 10 car will be the leader here to get back to the green flag. We'll see if Lataro's strategy is going to work out to his favor. We're about to set up for the double fall restart, and as mentioned earlier, the first stage will end on lap 28, and the second ends on lap 68. So, we're about to go back to the green flag. Hopefully this auto stages thing is going to score stage points, because if it does, I'll add them to the playoff totals, and it'll make things a lot more interesting. They'll definitely make the playoffs a lot more interesting. And if everything works well, we'll implement it full time next season. The green flag waves. A car is up in smoke already. Alexander Rowe has just blown up on the restart. The 7 car has just blown up on the restart and looks like he is out of this race already. A tough break for the 7 car. He's one among the playoff drivers in this field. Not a great start for Rowe. Not the race he needed to start off the playoffs for the 7 team. Goes up in smoke. His race is done. Side by side, here we go. Matt Gomes and Jay Pilataro. Looks like Gomes got the better jump. And he's gonna retake the lead. So Matt Gomes retakes it. He's back as the leader. 38's back in the lead. Here comes Casey Hoyt for second. He just took second from the 10 car, and the 10 car is struggling on those older tires. Strategy's not working out for the 10 car. He's stuck on the high side. He's got slightly older tires. Might be a difference here as he's losing points left and right. Stage points might count here at Darlington, so every point matters here in this race. Top 10 matters in each of the stages, so it's important to get some good results out of this. 16 car takes the second position, and now Reynolds is up to second. Matt Gomes leading the race, but Reynolds got a good run on that corner. Might be able to pounce, but the caution's out again. We have a crash. Darlington Ebrahimian has just spun out. The 54 car just spun and brought out the caution. I think there was a crash. The 17 Isaac Perdomo was hit, and he goes around. Albertson was among the drivers involved. Garrett Albertson among the drivers involved in the crash. Brings out our second caution of the race, and Richard Morphy was also among the drivers involved in the crash in this second caution of the day. Let's take a look at what happened. So it looks like the 17 got hit by the 23. Try to get by the 23, gets hit from the side, and then he goes around. And the 54 gets taken out as well. 42 is hit, and the 1 of Richard Morphy among the drivers involved. And there you see the driver spinning. I think Logan Nieto also had contact as well. There you see what's left of it for these drivers, all wrecked out. So not a good start for them in this race. They both crash, and the 54 hard damage. Reynolds was about to approach, and then the caution flag came out. Cars, more of them go to pit road again, trying to get rid of the debris and trying to get the freshest tires possible to get those stage points. Because if stage points do count here, yeah, they're trying to get to the top 10. They're going to have to try to get those fresher tires and fuel. And don't worry, they got plenty of tires and fuel to go around. So more cautions like these, and they're able to get, and they might be able to make, and they'll definitely be able to make it to the end. Back to the restart here, and just so you know, there's about 12 laps left till the stage comes to an end, so we're getting closer to the end of stage 1. And the 38 car in front now, he is in the lead. Matt Gomes held off the charge from Casey Hoyt and was able to pass JP Lataro on the restart to take the lead, and now we'll see if he can do it again here on this restart. It's a track too tough to tame. We'll see who takes the checkers in the Southern 500 and who will get off to a good start in the playoffs. Down we'll go to the pace car to pit road, and 38 Matt Gomes and the 47 Casey Hoyt will start on the front row on this restart. Here we go. To the green flag. We're back at it at Darlington Raceway. Good jump by the 38 of Matt Gomes. He is away. Here comes Matthew Buss to the bottom. 47. I don't know what happened to that restart there, but the 47 struggles on the restart. Just gets a bad jump, and now he's going to have to try to hold on to the 14. 51's in the wall. Nilson Herrera. Oh, some contact from Allison Rain. But is able to continue. Oh, here we go. 3-car Wyatt Quayle with a good run. Here he comes to the lead. He's got a great run on the bottom. He's taking the lead. Wyatt Quayle comes out of nowhere to take the race lead away. What a move by the 3-car. Holy cow. He just came out of nowhere to take the lead. Here comes Reynolds into second place. Cassie Reynolds moves up to second. 16 car up to second right now. We'll see if Reynolds can make the pass for the lead. Here he comes to the bottom again. See if he can try to clear the 3. And he does. And Reynolds, your new leader. 16 leads. Now trying to hold on to win stage 1. Here comes Matthew Buss. Matthew Buss to the lead. Into second, I should say. Bus going for second, going for another victory. And more importantly, the one to get him in the playoffs as the caution flies again. And the 10-car J. Pilatara goes around with his teammate, Zachary Fitzwater. Brings out the third caution. I'm not sure if it'll end the stage early. It won't. It will continue. We'll continue with the stage as planned. The 16 out in front, racing back to the caution flag. Let's take a look at what happened to J. Pilataro. He was the one that stayed out during the last caution, and I think he might have tried to avoid it in reaction to the 4 car. Oh, wasn't able to avoid the 4. Oh. 4 goes for a spin. I think it was hit by Allison Rain. Yep, the 48 was the one that made contact with Zachary Fitzwater. So his playoffs not off to a good start either as the 4 gets turned around. Bringing out the caution for the 3rd time today. Wow. Big changes up in front, and everybody's pitting just so they can get the freshest tires possible. Stage racing has really changed strategies all around. Oh, looks like the 22 might be out in front. Yep, the 22 is out in front. How about that? Matt Hunter is in the lead. He'll restart as the leader. Going from last place to first place in less than 25 laps. How about that? Wow. Anyway, the 7 car is out of the race, as I mentioned. He had a valve problem. That was the one that caused his car to blow up when we get to the first restart. So the 7 car is out of the race right now. Will be the lowest finishing playoff driver in this race. We'll see who's going to be the highest. We'll see if Matt Gomes can work his way from last to first to claim a spot in the round of 12. And the 16 Cassie Reynolds up on the high side. Sometimes the high side has worked at a track like this, so the bottom has been the better run, but we'll see how this goes. There's going to be a few laps left until the end of the stage. I believe there'll be 4 laps to go till the stage is over. Going back to the green flag at Darlington Raceway. Good start from the 22 car Matt Gomes. Off to a great start now. He is back in front. 22 makes it to the lead. Matthew Buss in second, and Samet Oskan is going to try to take third from Cassie Reynolds. Reynolds up into the wall, too close to the wall. 16 goes too close. Oh, 3 is a little loose. Able to save it. Matt Hunter leads, and here comes Matthew Buss. And here's Robert Smith into 3rd place on Samet Oskan. The 21 gets 3rd place from the 11 in the final laps of stage 1. Few laps remain in stage number 1. And Matt Hunter takes the lead. See if Matt Hunter can hold off and try to win the stage. Caution's out. The caution's out, and that probably will mark the end of the stage right there. The caution flies. Nilson Herrera goes around, with Quentin Moore also getting taken out as well. There's the caution once again for the 4th time today, and that's going to end the stage early. So caution comes out within the few laps left before the stage ends, so it will end a little early due to the caution. So the stage win goes to Matt Hunter. He is your stage winner. He gets 10 points. Matthew Buss gets 9 points. Robert Smith with 8. Matt Gomes 7. Quinn Porter 6. Nathan Ormond 5. Samet Oskan 4. Chris Leone 3. Billy Bishop with 2. And James Richardson scores 1 stage point for being 10th at the end of the stage. Pace car down to pit road, about to begin stage number 2. Here at Darlington, Matt Gomes and Quinn Porter on the front row. You saw them pit earlier, but the green flag will wave. 38 off to a really bad start, and the 9 car also is off to a bad start. Wow, terrible start for those 2 drivers. And the lead goes to the 45. Now Quinn Porter is going to take the lead already. Oh boy, that is a tough break for that 38 team. Very bad jump on the restart, and they're paying for it. Second place now, they're going to have to try to catch up to the 45. Hope another caution comes out. I don't think we've been through like 5 laps without a caution coming out. So they better get things going before the end of before another caution flies very shortly. But the 11 car, Samad Ozkan, takes second place. He just zoomed by and just took second, and now he's got his eyes on the lead. Ozkan is going for the lead. He wants to get a win to get him into the next round. He's going to try to pass Quinn Porter. He got a really good run on that corner. We'll see if he can repeat here in this one. Goes to the bottom. Here he comes. It's been so good entering turn number 2, and he's going to get the lead back. The 11 is back in front as Samad Ozkan takes the lead. Scored some big stage points early on, and now he's trying to add that with a stage win, and maybe even the race win. 24's up in the wall. Austin Stitzel's up in the wall. Able to continue the race. The 11 car in front right now behind over the 45. Salmon is trying to pick up the points and trying to get himself into the next round of the playoffs. Quinn Porter is not in the playoffs. He wants to win and wants to make a statement. I think he got his first PLCS win at this very track right here at Darlington. So Porter is trying to continue with the magic again here at the Lady in Black. Third place right now with the 38 car, Matt Gomes. He's getting passed by Robert Smith. There he goes. Robert Smith leads. Another caution has flown. And Zach Fitzwater might have been in trouble again. I think it was Zach Fitzwater, and no, it was another driver. I mean, it always occurred all in turn number 4. It's so weird. Anyway, Alberton was hit from behind. They make contact, and there they go. Big crash in front of them with Allison Rain and George Works spinning around. One car also hit hard. That was Zach Fitzwater. Yep, it was Fitzwater among those drivers involved. Kind of knew it was Fitzwater that was involved among those drivers in the wreck. Oh, and some pit stops and drivers getting shuffled around. So Quinn Porter leads. Must have put too much pit stops today. So, well, my bad, but you live and learn. Anyway, back to the green. Front row, we have the 45 Quinn Porter and the 16 Cassidy Reynolds. And just in, George Work is out of the race. I think he was among the drivers in that wreck last time. And so they've had enough, and so they're going to pack it up, call it a day. Second driver to retire today as the green flag waves back again. Here comes Porter. Good start for the 45 car taking the lead. Here comes Gomes trying to come back. Oh, Gomes took a bad run. Bad run for the 38. Loses the grip and momentum on the 45. 45 pulls away. And teammate of Matt Gomes, Quinn Moore in third. He's trying to win again. And if he wins his fifth for the 5th time this season, it'll put him into the next round of the playoffs. See if Porter, though, can hang on and pull off a shocker and try to pull off an upset over these playoff drivers trying to get a win to advance. Here's the 11 car. The 11 takes the 3rd spot away, and now the 38 is trying to hang on to 2nd. Trying to hang on for dear life in the 2nd position. But the 11 goes to the bottom. See if the 11 can go by. No, he doesn't get the run. It's been a wreck fest here at Darlington. Might not be the last time we see a wreck today. So these guys are racing. Racing hard. To the bottom, and 21 Robert Smith comes out of nowhere. He's going to go for 2nd place. Can he try to clear the 11? The 11 has a run on the outside. And the 11 clears him for now. Here comes Maxwell Smart in the 20 car. And now Robert Smith goes for 2nd. He just took 2nd from Samad Ozkan. 21 in 2nd place now. And both Porter and Robert Smith not in the playoffs, but both trying to win and trying to make a statement here at Darlington. Wouldn't that be interesting to see a non-playoff driver win here at Darlington? I mean, it would make things chaotic in the next two events. Oscon to third now. He's going to have to try to work his way back up again. He's going to have to try to regroup and try to find a way around the 21. And now teammates battle with Rafael Mayka and Matthew Buss. Oh, 14 slows up, gets a bad run there, but he comes back, and the run here is uneven at this track. It's really bizarre, believe it or not. I'm serious. The racing line here is just very bizarre at Darlington. Anyway, the 11 goes for second. He's taking second place. He clears the 21. And Samad Oskan is going for the lead now. He is trying to get back into the lead with the 45 Quinn Porter. Trying to avoid the wall. He doesn't want to hit the wall and slow his momentum down. And that would be pretty bad. Samad Oskan, if he wins, he's in the next round. Quinn Porter, though, is trying to make a statement win. Here comes Oskan to the bottom. He's got to run. Has a chance right here on the 45. 45 find back a little bit, but is it going to be enough? And the 11 clears him. Good run on the 11. A good call for the 11 to make the pass. Here comes the 20. Teammates with Maxwell Smart here. I'm not sure if he's going to help out Samad Oskan, though. Even though they're both on the same team, I'm not sure he's going to help the 11 try to lock himself into the next round. He's trying to win for himself. I mean, this is his best chance right now in a long time to score a race victory here this season. So he's going to try to get the opportunity. This is an opportunity for the 20 to make a statement, to try to win and make a statement for the team. As the 11 has been the only driver of the Joe Gibbs team to have even won a race this season, and in the playoffs there are 4, but 20 car trying to be the second. And the 21 Robert Smith has had a struggling season, but he's trying to turn it around with a top 5 finish, maybe even more here at Darlington. He's 4th, he's trying to go for 3rd place on Maxwell Smart. And another one of Samet's teammates, Hayden Stringer, is in 6th position. He was champion last season. He will not be able to defend his title this year. But a top 10 finish, or maybe top 5 finish, could be on the horizon here today for this 19 team. And there's still 9 races after this to run, so still time to get a win or two in season 45. And then next season, it's unknown if Hayden will be back with Joe Gibbs, or is he going to another team, or maybe even return to the series at all. A lot of unknowns heading into next season with these drivers. Probably going to go all around different teams, manufacturers. We're going to see some new faces next season. Who knows what's going to happen? We do know of some drivers that'll be back next season, and the teams they'll be competing with. But Hayden Stringer right now, it's unknown if he'll be back next season with Joe Gibbs, or he's going with another team, or maybe even may not return to the series at all next season, but we'll see. Battle for second between Robert Smith and Maxwell Smart. And I'm in 3rd place right now, and it looks like the 21 has just taken 3rd. So he's up to 3rd place now, and is trying to work his way up back to the front of the pack. Robert Smith, though, has had one of the best cars. He's had one of the best cars of the season now here at Darlington. We'll see if he can lead to a victory here today. Samad Oskan's built up almost a 1-second lead on the team, on everybody else, but a stage caution's coming up like just around the corner. Matt Gomes and Hayden Stringer battling it out for a position. Remember, the second stage, by the way, will end on lap 68. So after that, we still got more racing to do, and we'll see what strategies will pay off here at the very end of this race. 19 to the bottom, he takes the position from Matt Gomes, and now Stringer is in the top 5, so that means 3 cars from Joe Gibbs all running inside the top 5. Very good run for them this season, and Aiden Bigelow could be another driver to look out for. Look at this. The 18, he's going for a top 5 spot as well, trying to put all 4 Joe Gibbs cars inside the top 5. That would be very impressive for this team, but Bigelow's going to have to pass through a couple cars to do so. Oh, a bad run for the 18, though. Here comes Casey Hoyt for a position. 47 tries to go to the bottom now, trying to pass the 18. 18's got the bad run there. Some bad air in the 18 right now, and now battling with Meka and Gomes. Casey Hoyt to the bottom, takes it to the position, and now they're still battling for the position in the top 10 now. How about the 18, though, goes to the bottom lane. Can he try to make a pass on Matt Gomes? Gonna go for the good run here. Here comes the 18 Bigelow. Here comes the 18 team trying to make a pass on the 38. See if he can make a run. There he goes. And there he goes. He's inside the top 10 now. So that's for 8th place, I believe, right now. So Bigelow has the 18 car right now running in the 8th position. All 4 Joe Gibbs cars are running inside the top 10 now. Quinn Porter has dropped back. He has lost another position. But Robert Smith is making a comeback. He is going for the lead. See if Robert Smith can take it from Samad Oskan. He is caught up with the 11. 21 of Robert Smith goes for the lead. Can he hold him off? To the bottom. He's going to have to wait. He's waiting for the opportunity to come. Here he comes to the bottom, going way down low. Can he take the lead from Oskan? And he does. And now the new leader is Robert Smith. The 21 leads lap traffic ahead. The 77 car just came off pit road. Wow, the 77 just came off pit road. They're in front of the leaders. Is that dirty air going to hurt the 21? Oh boy, was that a close call or what? Was that a close call or what, man? Holy cow. Just about, I would say, 9 laps till the end of the stage. We'll see if the 21 can hold on for the stage 2 victory. The first stage ended early because of the caution. And we'll see if the second stage will end under green as planned, and then they'll bring the stage caution out, and then the field will be stacked up again with another restart, and probably everybody's going to go to pit road for fresher tires and to get the fuel all filled up. Hasn't been a caution in a while, by the way, come to think of it, so stacking up the field could make things interesting for these drivers all competing to win this race. Another lap car, that is the number 8 car, Logan Nieto, who's also had a very bad day. He made the playoffs after winning last weekend at Daytona, but right now not off to a good start for the A team, as there will be 6 drivers eliminated in round 1 because of the extra added drivers in the field. Logan Nieto had to get in with a win, and he did so in Daytona, but now he's getting lapped by the 21 car. 8 car doesn't put up a fight. He's just going to let the 21 go. So a tough day for the 18. They hope to forget about this day and hope to regroup and rethink and reshuffle next week. Robert Smith, though, in the lead over the Joe Gibbs cars. Look at this. 2nd, 3rd, and 4th are the Joe Gibbs cars running right now. Would this be an interesting win to see? It would be interesting to see if Robert Smith can hold off the 4 Joe Gibbs cars to win this race. Bigelow just went by Rafael Meka. And that is, I believe, for 7th. So he is fast approaching the top 5. He's got a long way to go. But with a stage caution and good pitch strategy, could happen. Could see all 4 Joe Gibbs cars running inside the top 5. Oh, looked like Casey Hoyt was going to get a run there. Not quite there yet. Almost a 2.5 second lead on the 21. We do know that the stage caution is going to take all that lead away. But right now, Robert Smith trying to pick up the big stage points and trying to keep several playoff drivers from earning those crucial stage points needed for them to advance into the next round if they can't win any of the next 2 events coming up on the schedule and this one in the first round. When they pass the stripe, it'll be 2 laps to go until the end of the stage, and that stage caution will be brought out. Or I think they're going to run like to lap 69, and then at the end of 69, the caution will be thrown. So Robert Smith leading by almost 3 seconds now, and we know that the 21 is pretty fast this weekend. We haven't seen much of the 21 all season long. It's been a struggling year for Robert Smith. But he's trying to turn it around with a win here today. And now the 21 has to pit. Oh man, the 21 pits before the end of the stage. The 11 pits as well. Oh man, they're going to try to pit before the pits close. Oh boy, in the final laps of stage 2. Wow. They're going to pit. I think, yeah, as I mentioned, with stages now a thing here this season, in the playoffs at least, they're completely changing strategies everywhere, so all of them are going to pit. But I think the 23 is trying to go for the stage win. Connor Breen has stayed out. He's going to try to win the stage. Then the caution will occur at the end of lap 69. So who's going to be in front when the caution comes out? That's the question. As Breen comes to pit road, he can't make it to the end. And now they're ending the stage. I think somebody took the stripe on lap 68. I don't know. I think it was Robert Smith. Okay. Wow, this is bizarre. All this shuffling around on pit road with drivers from the lead going to the pits, it's just completely shuffles up the stage points. I think there's a caution. They just brought the caution. Oh, wow. Leon gets right into the 8 car. I don't know what was going on between those two, but the 8 car gets turned by the 12, and I don't think that the 8's going to be happy about that. Wow, why did the 12 just slow him up like that into the 8? That is crazy. Oh my gosh. They're both playoff drivers trying to earn the points, but wow, that is insane. Anyway, stage 2 points complete. Connor Breen will be credited with the stage win, whose strategy did pay off in some form. Robert Smith got 9 points, Samet had 8, Maxwell 7, Hayden went down with 6, Raphael 5, Quinn 4, Casey 3, Aiden 2, and Matthew with 1. Anyway, back to the green. Robert Smith leading the charge with Samet Ozkan in the front row. Here we go back again. And there's Maxwell Smart. He takes the lead. 20 car in front. Maxwell Smart, a perfect restart. He's in front. Here comes Meka. And Ozkan and Smith in the wall. Too close up into the wall. The 11 car gets by the 14. Hangs on. Holy cow. 14 car. Trying to hang on over Casey Hoyt. 47 gets by. 41 gets by as well. 14 with a bad run. And look at this. Dylan Abrahamian is going for the top 10 spot. We saw him spin earlier in the race, and now he's coming back to try to get a top 10 finish today. Oh, wow, how the tides have turned. Maxwell Smart leading the race. Holding on over Robert Smith and Salmon Ozcon. Ozcon trying to take second from Smith. The 11 car trying to get a victory to get into the next round. Same for Casey Hoyt and Matthew Buss in the top 5. Top 2 right now, non-playoff drivers in this race. Both running 1-2 in the field. Maxwell's built up a lead a little bit. We'll see if he can hold on for the win. 20 cars trying to get to victory lane this season. Might not help his teammate out at all. The 11 car. Robert Smith in second. Smith has led the most laps stage 2. He didn't even win the stage because of pit stops, as Connor Breen won 10 big points. And that could be critical for him to advance into the next round. Opens up the door to many possibilities with the stage. Holy cow. Ozcon down to the bottom. Let's see if he gets second from Robert Smith. Here comes Casey Hoyt as well. 2 playoff drivers are behind Robert Smith. All trying to make it in and trying to get into the next round with a win. They're trying to hang on to top 5 maybe. They picked up, both drivers I believe picked up a few stage points. Caution has flown. Oh, a big crash on Aiden Bigelow. Oh, Aiden Bigelow has flipped upside down into the pit lane. Oh my goodness. He was hit from Matt Gomes from behind. Goes around. Matt Hunter involved. Gets a little hit. And then Leon gets right into the 18. And he flips out of pit road. Flips onto pit road, I should say. I think we're almost right to his pit stall. Wow. That's some unfortunate timing there. But Aiden Bigelow has crashed and has brought out the caution. 20 car has taken the lead, and I think they'll be pitting again. Yes, they will. It looks like they're going to give the drivers in front... Oh, wait. Are those the lap cars? Never mind. They just let them go. It's okay. I was going to say, if they had put the lap cars in the front, then things would have been very chaotic. Holy cow, it would have been so chaotic. Anyway, back to the restart with less than 30 laps to go at Darlington. Maxwell Smart and Casey Hoyt on the front row. One of them is in the playoffs, the other is not. And the green flag waves. Hoyt gets a good jump. 47 is up and away. He needed that jump. The 47 needed it to get to the lead and try to hang on and win the stage. Here comes the 20 though. What a fierce comeback by the 20. Fierce comeback by that 20 car, getting the lead back. He had a bad jump, but recovered very quickly in the next turn. 23 car goes to the 4th spot. Connor Breton in the playoffs trying to win and get in. He was the stage 2 winner. We'll see if Casey Hoyt makes it to the bottom, takes it. He takes the lead. Casey Hoyt is in front now. Matthew Buss for 2nd place. Buss and Hoyt battling for the win here to get into the next round of the playoffs. Breen is in 4th and Billy Bishop is suddenly in the 5th spot. And he's also a playoff driver. What a comeback for Billy Bishop. Bishop's in 5th going for 4th on Connor Breton. There he goes. Billy Bishop, another come from behind race so far for the 15. He's trying to win here today to get in. Hoyt is in the lead, trying to be the first driver into the round of 12. 47 in the lead now. The 20 car out in front now, and it's the 41 in 3rd position. Now, Salmon Ozcon goes to the bottom. And he's going to make the pass on Connor Breton. And now Oscon trying to work his way up as Connor Breen's dropping above the map. 14 car takes the spot. Rafael may come on the playoffs, but he's trying to make the most of it. Another caution has flown for Richard Murphy. The one car has spun. Bring out another caution. Another restart coming up. There's going to be less than 20 to go when we get back to the green. There's the spin right there. The one car going loose, and then Aiden Bigelow hits from behind. He goes around. The one car spins and is going to go down. The one car takes a spin and brings out the caution. A pretty bad day for one of the playoff drivers in this field. A lot of playoff drivers out of contention to win this race. My goodness. It's been a crazy race all night long here at Darlington Raceway. We had pit stops, less than 20 to go. The leader is now Matthew Buss. Wow. It was a bad pit stop for those drivers in the middle. It was a bad pit stop for Casey Hoyt. He's out below the top 10. Green flag is back in the air. Here comes Bishop. He takes the lead. We saw him come to life in the final legs of the event. Now he's in the lead. Here comes Buss, though. Can he take the lead? Yes, he can. Matthew Buss takes the lead. 41 car in front. Claire Richardson up to the top 5. She started on the pole today, but now she's trying to get back into the front right now. Here comes 22 Matt Gomes. What an impressive race for him after starting in last place. He picked up some points, and now Matt Hunter is going for a top 5 finish. Trying to turn this day around. He started in last place. He's worked his way back to the front. He's now, I think, in 4th now. What a run for this 22 team. Picking up the points when they need to. Matthew Buss just took the lead. He's in front right now. Top 4 drivers are in the playoffs. All trying to win and get into the next round. Trying to win and get into the round of 12. Bishop to the bottom. Can he take it from Buss? Buss gets a run. He shuts the door on the 15. Shuts the door on that 15 car, and he's away. But can he pull away for long? A little bit of smoke in turn number 4, but we're still green. I think one car spun during that restart, but we continue to stay green. Matthew Buss trying to build up a lead. Here comes Samet Ozkan, though, for second. 11 car takes the second spot. Trying to work his way up to the front. It's between Matthew Buss and Samet Ozkan now. Ozkan second place now. Trying to work his way up to the front of the 41 car. Trying to pick up the race win now. I was about to say stage win, but now this is for the race. A little bit of gain for the 11. He's got a good run on that exit. Corner exit. He got a good run. 11 car to the bottom. Can he make the move work? Can he make the pass? Yes, he does. 11 is in the lead. Samet Ozkan takes the lead. 11 leads the race. The 11 car, Samet Ozkan's your new leader again. Will Samet hold on and win here in this race and get his spot into the next round? Matthew Buss in second, and Matt Hunter is in third spot. Billy Bishop lost a position, lost 4th place to Quinn Porter. Here comes the 22 car. 22 gets out to the front. He's trying to get that lead, is trying to get those points if he doesn't win this race today. Even if he doesn't win, a lot of points on the line here, finishing in the top 5 and top 10. And we only have about 12 laps to go. Almost 12 laps to go. Almost a dozen laps remain at Darlington Raceway. in the first playoff race of season 45. Ozcon is built up to a lead over a second now. And it looks like the 11 is in control for now. Another caution, though, means another restart. And things would get a lot interesting. Things would get very interesting if there's another caution at this point. We've had a ton of cautions today, not including the 2 to end stages early. '15 car works his way up. I think he is now in the 4th spot. Claire Richardson up to 5th now. And Bernesh is up to 6th. They'll probably be out of contention to win for now. But another restart and things could turn upside down. 11 laps remain in this 111 lap event in the Southern 500. It's between the battle of Matthew Buss and Matt Hunter. As Salmon Ozcon's trying to hang on and win this race and get himself into the round of 12. He's a former champion, I might add, so Ozcon looking for another championship this season. He has to hold on to these competitors, and I'm sure that if Ozcon makes a mistake, they're ready to pounce. Buss goes into the top line and gives up second to Matt Hunter. And now Hunter is going to be the one to hunt down the 11 car. Ozcon and Hunter each only with 1 win this season. Both are looking to win for the second time in season 45. And the win is an important one because one of them could advance into the next round with a victory. It's going to come down the final 9 laps. Almost a 3-second lead for Salmon Ozcon. Trying to hold off the pack. Trying to win here at Darlington Raceway. 15 to the bottom. 15 car ready in 4th place, and Claire Richardson just took 5th spot. Only 8 laps to go. We'll see if these drivers can have any chance against Salmon Ozcon unless if a caution flies. Caution flies and things will be very interesting and chaotic. 22 car into 2nd now. Almost 3 seconds behind the 11. And he might clear over the 41. 41 though, they're ready to pounce again if the 11 makes a mistake. And this is not an easy track to go straight at. We've seen a lot of cautions and wrecks all race long. We might see another one in these final laps. 7 laps remain at Darlington Raceway. The 11 car didn't win until Watkins Glen this season. That was the penultimate race of the regular season before we headed to Daytona for the finale. The 11 car had to hold off the 34 of Quentin Moore, who had 4 victories this season, to win. And he got very lucky when the caution flew right in time as the leader, and the 11 took the win at the Glen. And now he's looking for another one today. And in the same paint scheme, I might add, too. So that Sport Clips Toyota 11 has been a lucky paint scheme for the racing team. They're just hoping to see they're hoping to have a few more laps left so the caution would come out and this race would be over. 5 laps to go. I think at this point, if a caution were to come out, the race is over. So they don't have to worry about the caution anymore. But they just got to hit their marks for the next couple laps. Salmon Ozcon is a former PLCS champion. He's going for his 2nd career championship this season. And he's 1 step closer if he wins this race here at Darlington. It would give him momentum and wouldn't have to worry about the next 2 events this season in the first round before the round of 12. Matt Gomes right now still in 2nd position, but nothing he can really do about it. Again, if Samet though makes a mistake, he might still have a chance to win this race. But at this point though, he's got to hope for a miracle. Seen a lot of cautions back and forth, wrecks back and forth between the drivers to wreck, and I think they're going to be pitting on the final laps. Oh man, I did not see this coming. The 11 goes to pit road. The 11's at the pit road with 3 to go, and Matt Gomes leading the race. Matt Hunter, I should say. Matt Hunter's leading the race. Are you kidding? The 11 has a problem and has to pit. Oh my gosh. Another shocking twist from Darlington. Holy cow. 2 laps to go for Matt Hunter. He's out of gas. He's out of fuel. He's not going to make it. Here comes the 47 to lead. Will he have enough gas? Will he survive on fuel? 2 laps to go. What a twist here at Darlington. Drivers running out of gas on the final laps, all trying to pick up the points, trying to advance to the next round. Can Casey Hoyt make it? Does he have enough gas as the white flag is next time by? There goes the 11 off pit road. He knows he can't win this race. To the white flag. Does Hoyt have enough gas? He's going to stay out for now on the one more lap. He's going to take the white flag as the leader. There he goes, one more lap around for Casey Hoyt. Can he make it? Does he have enough fuel? Almost a 2-second lead. He might be able to coax. Half a lap to go for Casey Hoyt. Can he take the win at Darlington and move on to the next round? Here he comes to the final turn, staying out, trying to win on fuel. He's going to do it. Casey Hoyt pulls off the shocking win at Darlington and moves on to the round of 12. So after a crazy finish at Darlington, came down to fuel strategy, but Casey Hoyt takes the win, and he's moving on to the round of 12. So the 47 wins again at Darlington, earns his second win of the season. His other win came at Talladega, which will be in the playoffs once again later in the round of 12. So bit of an advantage for Casey Hoyt because his other 2 wins came at Talladega in his career, believe it or not. So Casey Hoyt, though, a win out of nowhere, was lucky, stayed out, and had enough gas, just enough, to win here at Darlington and lock himself into the round of 12. Take a look at all the other drivers finishing in the field. The bottom 4 were all playoff drivers. Logan Nieto, Ronald Maravilla, George Rourke, Alexander O. Not off to good starts for them. And Connor Breen got lapped on pit strategy. Ends up 31st, but he did pick up a stage win, so that might help out the points a little bit. I will add up all the points at the end and we'll see who's in the bottom 6 and who is still in contention to make the round of 12. Next weekend, we will be in our second race of the playoffs in the first round, which will be at Kansas Speedway. So we're heading to Kansas next weekend for our second of 3 events in the first round of the playoffs. Until next time, we will see you later.